Hello, NCMS students. I wanted to create a screencast showing how to do citations using an online citation maker. What we are using this year, I think is the easiest one, it tends to work the best, is called Cite This For Me. And all you have to do is click on it first. And it brings you to this site, and my screen is very small. I have a lot of saved things already, but I'm going to click add a new reference, and it takes me more to a screen that looks like your guys' type. If it asks what type of bibliography you want to make, we want to use MLA format always for our bibliographies here at New Cumberland, because that's the kind that you're going to use most often. So you just want to choose MLA first and then click add a new reference. It'll give you some choices. So the first thing we're going to look for, honestly, is a website. We're going to cite an actual website. So go ahead and click on that. And they give us the option to manually enter the information, or they will try to pull as much information as they can. So I'm going to go up here and I'm going to do a Google search for history of sewing. See if I can find a good source for that. And let's see. That's a blog. I don't want that. Here we go. Sewing Revolution. So this is from an actual museum about sewing. So I'm going to click on this, and this is going to be something that I'm going to use. All right. So once we get in here, I'm going to just kind of scroll through so you guys can see this one and see the information that they have on here. They've got a lot of pictures. I'm just going to use this for the information. Okay, so I'm going to scroll back up to the top. And again, this has the option for me to enter in the website address. So I come up here, I highlight the website address, I copy it, I go back to this, I paste it in, and I click search. And if it has a result for this site, it will show it. Otherwise, we'll have to manually enter. So I'm going to say cite. And right now they're saying that they can't find certain information. So let's hit continue. But they already have a lot of the information in. So we're going to go back and we're going to be detectives to try to find this other work. And here, let me turn on my cursor. So this does have authors right here, right along here. So I need to put their names in. And this has 4 authors, so we have to put all 4 of them in. So the first one is Jamie Eves. So I'm going to type that in. Jamie, oops, just the first name, then the last name. And then we want to add another, because this has another one here. Beverly York is the next one. Put that in. Oops, I went too far. York. Add another author. Carol Buke. And the last one is Michelle Palmer. So again, this is where I was pulling those names from because they show up right there. Michelle Palmer. All right. And let's see if we can find when this website was actually published. Usually that's going to appear at the very bottom of the website. There'll be a copyright information. So I'm just going to scroll right down to the very bottom. It says 2021 there. I just want to see if this article was maybe posted earlier. I'm just going to scroll up a little bit, but otherwise we're going to go with 2021. And no, I don't see any other dates, so we're going to stick with 2021. And the publisher of the document is actually this museum title. So this is, we're going to copy the title of this museum because they are the ones who have published this article. It appears on their entire website. So I've copied it. Coming back over, I'm going to paste that in. We accessed it today, so that's right there. We don't need to worry about a quote, and now we can click Complete Citation. And there is the entire citation. So I could copy this. It brings up this. It's annoying. Just exit out of it. And then you can put that into your bibliography. So I'll create a real quick Google Doc to put that in. Here we go, and I'm just pasting that in. I guess I didn't copy it. Oh, silly pugs. Copy and paste. There we go. So there it is. And this only needs to appear one time. But there is my first entry on that. It seems like a lot. It seems like we did a lot to do this one simple step, but it is very specific with a citation for anything you're using, that the way things are written, whether they're italicized, where there's a comma, where there's a period. So using these citation makers, I find, is actually very helpful. If we're going to go and look at some of the more of the features of a citation maker, so that'll be in the next video.